All right, Coach. Seemed like this game was just, and I know basketball is usually a game of runs, but when a game of runs is going on like this, in this game in particular, where was it that you guys felt like you were succeeding in your runs, and then when Pitt went on its run, what were they doing well, and how are you trying to stop that and kind of get the momentum back?
I mean, obviously, you can't. It's hard not to have in basketball, some spurt ability with one team go 6-0, 6-2. Typically, if you're on the road, the home team typically always have some kind of run. They got their fans behind them, so if something get going good, they can get in a rhythm. But I thought we helped them a little bit. I thought we got up 11 points, middle of the first half, and for whatever reason, we got up. We were executing, valuing the possessions, did a great job, and then we had a turnover here, a charge there. And we took a couple tough shots that maybe we could have worked for something better. And in that one patch, they made 2 threes. So it went from 11 to 4, so 11 to 5. So it kind of was a game again, And then I thought in the second half, both halves, the big guy, we just had no answer for the big guy. We had a good game plan to slow him down, but he got deep catches, fouled all our big guys out. Just had a dominant performance. And so, he just dominated us in the paint. Need to be tougher, got to be better. But at the end of the day, it was a one possession game. We had a shot to win it and a shot to tie it. Guys did execute late to put us in position, down 6 with 4 minutes to go. We executed, took care of the ball, got good shots, to put ourselves in position to have the ball with a chance to tie it or win it. So there was some growth, but, we got to learn how to win. Got to learn how to win on the road. Away from home, got to be a little bit better. We just didn't do all of the things we needed to do to come out victorious.
Rob?
Like you mentioned, Coach, Hughley was great today, 19 points in the first half alone. What specific challenges did he present defensively?
I mean, well, for one, both of my big guys couldn't stay on the floor. They were always in foul trouble. We went to Justin Vanderbaum, and he did a good job. We played 16 minutes, hadn't played much at all this year. He really did a good job, trying to defend, blocked a few shots at the rim. Kept our offense going, and he was in there late when we made the run to tie it. So that was growth from him. It was good to see that. But the biggest thing, he was 285 pounds, and he got us in foul trouble. Probably the biggest thing. Not so much him scoring baskets, but the number of fouls he caused us to commit.
Dan?
Coach, one last thing is I know you mentioned, it's a matter of learning how to win and learning how to win on the road. Feel like you kind of have to hit the speed bumps, and I know you talk a lot about the growth and climbing the mountain, but as each kind of thing kind of progresses and each kind of game progresses, where have you seen the team get closer, even though in this one they weren't able to get over the hump?
I think the biggest thing is just in our execution. Again, with the possessions we had, I would imagine it was a 65 possession game, somewhere around there, maybe 65, 66. With the possessions we had, I mean, we valued the ball and we took care of it and we got good shots, 85% of our possessions. But again, in both halves, they always were a patch of possessions where, guys were staring down a charge and we ran the guy over, or, maybe a shot with, 12, 15 seconds left on the clock. We could work for something better. We would take one. It wasn't the right shot. We did that maybe a handful of times, but all in all, I thought throughout the game, we did a great job playing at our pace, and execute. So there's been some growth, but it's not enough growth to win, so we got to keep trying to get better and keep trying to build on what happened today, find ways to keep these guys encouraged and moving in the right direction.
Any last ones for Coach? Rob, one last one.
Yeah. So Jaden Zachary fouling out near the end of the game. How did that adjust your approach in that last play?
Well, I mean, if he was in, we may have ran the same play. We probably had guys aligned in different spots. But, we knew exactly where we wanted to go with the ball. Our first option was Makai. And if he didn't have it, our second option was Brad at half court. He was setting the back screen for TJ. And he could catch it in the air and flip it back to Boo on the run so he could kind of go lay it in. But so we got the first option, and we got all the way to the rim. Again, Makai had the choice. He could get to the rim or stop and shoot the 3 to win it. you know, and he got to the rim, just didn't make it.
All right, Jake, last one.
Hi, Coach. Before the season, you claimed that this team would be a team that would compete with anyone in the ACC and at least fight as hard as they could through all 40 minutes. How encouraging is this result despite a loss? What does this show to you that they were able to hang with a team with a lot to prove like this today?
Well, I mean, the biggest thing is just, I think for us, we want to have an identity. You know, we want to stand for something. We want to, you know, when people watch us, they should know what they expect. You know, we don't want to be up and down all the time. And one thing we try to do, and we're striving for it, you know, I'm not saying exactly we're there. We try to be tough. We try to rebound and defend and take care of the ball. Like, those are the things we want to be able to stand for, and we want to be able to do every time we show up in a game. Doesn't necessarily mean you're going to want to lose. You don't know what the result will be. But if you can defend, rebound, and take care of the ball, you know, play with good competitive spirit, that's a good start. And we have shown that for the most part. But now the next step is, okay, how do you do that and find a way to get over the hump and win, you know, because you play to win. So, but again, I think the guys are, you know, they're hungry, they want to win, but together we got to learn how to win. There were some things we needed to do today, a couple things a little bit better to win that game, and it was a one-possession game.